Esty, and this is my channel. Today I want to talk about the starter kit. Young Living has quite a few different ones. They've got a Ningxia one, which is the wolfberry, goji berry puree super drink blend. It's very energizing, full of antioxidants. You can research more about that if you want. And they have a Thieves starter kit, which is basically cleaning products and home stuff, some personal care as well. And then they have their normal Premium Strater Kit, which is sort of your basic. You get 11 oils, 5 milliliter bottles, and a diffuser. And that's the one I'm going to talk about today. There's a variety of different diffusers you can get. There's two that are included in the kit that sort of come for free. It's two options, and then you can pay a little bit more to get what's called the bamboo diffuser, and then you have the rainstone and the aria diffuser, which are a little bit more expensive again. So you sort of just pick the one you think looks nicer or works better for you. There's a couple of different settings on them. So anyways, I got the starter kit with the bamboo diffuser, so that's the one I'll be showing you today. So I'm just going to go ahead. This is the diffuser I got. I thought diffusers were just for smell. They're not. Actually, like when you inhale an oil that's been diffused, it gets into your vital organs and your major systems within 3 seconds. So actually quicker than like eating it or stuff like that. So it's a really good way of getting the oils into your system. It's a great way for just individually like mixing the oils and making your own blends in the diffuser. This one's pretty easy to use. It just has a little cap on the top, and then you put the water up until the red dot or below it, just not over the red spot. And then whatever oils you want, just pop right in there. It has ultrasonic lighting, which sort of divides up the particles of the oil so they're even more easy to inhale. I'm ESL, I'm from Norway, so sometimes I mess up my words. But anyways, we'll get through this. This is where you plug your cord in, and this is a setting. If you hit it once, it will diffuse for 1 hour. If you hit it again, for 4 hours, and then if you hit it again, it'll turn it off. And then the bottom light, the bottom button is if you want the light on. There's a little LED light in the bottom, very cute. So that's the bamboo diffuser. And then we have the starter kit. Super pretty. This little box comes off. There's a little tab here, and you just open it up. And what I didn't know is I actually ordered this, and then I contacted my friend and I was like, there's stuff missing. Like, where's the stress away? Where's the Thieves hand purifier? I think I need to contact Young Living. I didn't realize there's a little tab here that you can open up. And so I'll show you more of what's underneath afterwards. These are the oils, plus your little stress away. So I'm just going to go quickly through them, tell you what I use them for, how I like them. But yeah. So let's just start with Thieves. Thieves is what the whole cleaning line is based off of. Thieves was actually based on something Gary Young, the founder of Young Living, found in a museum in France. So back, I think in the 1300s, the Black Plague was in Europe, and like so many people died. Like it was the most contagious plague we've ever seen. And people would just drop dead on the streets, but nobody would touch them because they didn't want to get the plague. But these thieves were stealing from the dead people, and when they got caught, the police or the whoever asked them to tell them how they weren't getting sick, and then they would get a lesser sentence. So they did, and this recipe, it turned out they were herbologists and had a background in herbs, and they'd made this concoction of herbs and they weren't getting sick. And so this recipe is to be found in a museum in France. Gary Young saw it and it inspired him to make the Thieves Blend. So this is great for immune support. It's awesome. It smells so good. It smells like Christmas. It's just awesome. There's like clove and cinnamon and all that stuff in it. And yeah, you can use it to clean. You can drink it in a tea. I love this with lemon and honey. Just so good. Just 1 drop of this, 1 drop of lemon, and a teaspoon of honey. Like, it's like gingerbread in a cup. So good. Love it. You can just drop some under your tongue if you feel something coming on and you just need that extra immunity boost. So good. And then we have Pan Away. Pan Away is great for muscle relief, tension relief. A lot of people use it after a workout. They'll dab some on. This is quite a strong, potent oil. It has wintergreen in it, which is related to peppermint. It's like in the mint family, and it's quite, you can get that sort of burning sensation. So it's what they call a hot oil. So if you have sensitive skin, or the first time you use this, I would dilute it with some carrier oil just to calm down the effects. But this is really powerful, really good for any sort of tension relief you might need. I wouldn't eat this, but yeah, it's great. Just slap it on wherever you need it. And then we have RC, which stands for respiratory care. It sort of is self-explanatory. I often will put some on the side of my nose or on my chest if I need some extra support. This has a lot of the eucalyptus oils in it. I think maybe all of them. And some other stuff. Smells really nice. And you can look up what eucalyptus can be used for as well. I know that it's really good for removing sticky stuff, like if you have labels and things. So it's not only for respiratory care, but that's its strength. You can also diffuse it and inhale it. That's also a really good way. Or just put a couple of drops in your hands and rub them together and cup them. So good. The next oil is Copaiba, or Copaiba. I think it's Copaiba. I never know how to say these things, and I'm not, English is my first language. That's my excuse. Anyways, Copaiba, I don't really know what to do with this oil until I started researching. Found out it's like the best thing ever. This is like a magnifying glass for all the other oils. So if, say you make a roller blend, or you put this in your face oil, or you put it in the diffuser, it actually enhances the effects of the other oils. So it's pretty great. It also supports nearly all of the systems in your body. Just an all-around great oil to just have in everything, because it'll just support everything. It's also super good for skin. Really great skin oil, and it smells so good. It smells like it's from a tree, and it reminds me of my grandpa's workshop. He used to make furniture and carve out stuff in wood and stuff, and it just smells like it has that nice smell to it of wood. I love it. Then Diagize sort of is also self-explanatory. It's for your digestive system. Really great. You can take it internally, or you can just rub it on your belly. Has quite a strong smell of fennel. I love fennel, like fennel-y smells myself, but some people don't. But it definitely works really well. So I'd encourage you to sort of press on through that initial smell. You can put it, we have Vitaflex points under our feet that are sort of connected to different parts of our bodies. So if you don't want to put it directly on your belly or anywhere else, you can put it on the correct points on your feet. So research that more, Vitaflex points. But anyways, great oil. If you don't like the taste of it, you can just put it in a veggie capsule, just empty capsules, and you just swallow it. So good. Then we have Lemon. This is the oil I ran out of first. It's so yummy. I just put it in my water all the time. And compared to lemon juice, it doesn't do bad stuff to your teeth. There's no citric acid in it. So it's really good. Super cleansing. That's why I drink it. Well, it tastes really yummy, but it's super cleansing as well. So it's a good like detoxer. Also super good for your skin and for any scarring, but you just got to be careful with the sun, because The citrus oils are photosensitive. So if you put it on and you go out in the sun, you might get sunburn. So just be careful with that. Put it on maybe in the evening or not like under your clothes or something. But just really great oil. This is also really good for removing any stickies. So like if you had a band-aid on, you know how you get those marks, or any like label glue or stuff like that, or any is great for cleaning, for like really fatty marks. Put it in your window cleaner. If you make a thieves window cleaner, put some lemon oil in it, or even your kitchen cleaner to get rid of those like fatty marks around the oven and stuff. So good. Purification, my lifesaver. So I struggle outdoors with annoyances that are out there, especially in the evening. You know what I'm talking about. They just always bug me. And I always wake up in the middle of the night with bug itchies. And I don't have any screens in my windows. So, but after I started diffusing this or putting it on my body when I go outside, I don't get bugged anymore. It's so fantastic. This is also a great odor remover. So it sort of does what it says. It purifies. Purification. And I recently bought a car secondhand, and I didn't realize until after I bought it that people had been smoking in there, and there was this like cigarette smell. But I just diffused this a couple of days, and now it's all gone. It's amazing. I have this in my toilet room freshener as well. So good. And then we have probably the oil that a lot of people are familiar with is lavender. There's a lot of cheap versions of lavender out there that probably smell nice, but I thought they smelled nice until I smelled this. This is like, you just smell that it's pure. It just smells, oh yeah, so good. This is a really calming oil. Again, you could eat this, cook with it. One time I made lavender shortbread. That was yum. But it's really calming oil. But it's like the Swiss Army knife of oils. It does nearly everything. It's really great for your skin. It also supports so many systems in your body. So just an all-round great oil. It's really good if you burn yourself. Like the other day, I burnt myself taking something out of the oven, put some lavender on there, took it all away. So good. And then frankincense. This is one of the best oils. It's really quite expensive. One of the more expensive oils in Young Living, so I'm glad it's in the starter kit. Literally, you can use this for everything. Like, lavender is the Swiss Army knife, but this is just the, I don't know, the MacGyver. It's better than the Swiss Army knife. You can probably use this for everything. Like, if you don't know what to use, just use frankincense. It's super good at, like, an anti-aging, it promotes youthful skin. It's also very, yeah, it's just great. Good for your immune system, everything. Frankincense. I don't think I could live without this anymore. It's an ancient oil. They used to use it in the Bible. Jesus was given frankincense. When people died, they would embalm them with frankincense to sort of preserve the body. And I guess that's why it's really good for the skin. It just keeps you young. Fountain of youth in a bottle. And then peppermint. Peppermint is so good for also respiratory care, and for, I use it in my water sometimes. It's just really fresh. It just wakes you right up. Sometimes I just drop a little bit in my hands, rub them together, and just, so good. It really, it like is a very clarifying oil. I feel like, yeah, helps me concentrate and think. Love peppermint. So yum. And then, under there, remember, stress away. I didn't think this was going to work, but it does. I love it. It smells like, it's like lime and vanilla and just a ton of other good things. It just really is a calming oil. Like every morning I put it on my hands and behind my ears, and it's just really great. It's super calming, but without putting you to sleep. Just like grounds you, and you'll be okay, you know. So I love this. I put my roller bottle on here at first because I wanted to roll it, but then I wanted to be able to diffuse it. So I put this guy back on, and then I just transferred it like a few drops into another roller bottle with some carrier oil to make it go further because I don't want to run out of this. This is my lifesaver. And it smells so good too. Like every time I wear it, people are like, oh, you smell nice. Like, what is that? So great. And then that's all the oils. But then you get all these little sample bottles if you want to share your oils or bring them with you and you don't want to bring the whole bottle, you just want a couple of drops, put them in there. They sort of have their own little droppers on here, so you just flip that off, put your oil in, pop that back on. Easy peasy. And then you have the Thieves Waterless Hand Purifier. This one's great. I think it's made with aloe and thieves and peppermint. Comes out as like a gel, I mean, sort of like aloe vera. And but it doesn't leave your hands sticky. It's actually like super hydrating. And yeah, it's just so good. You can have this. This is perfect. It's like little, fits in your handbag, or some people have it in their car or wherever. Bring it with you. Diaper bag. Handy to have around. And I just love that there's no chemicals. It's just good for you. So a little taste of the Thieves series is this. And then there was 2 packets of Ningxia Red, but I drank them. They were so yummy. So now I don't have one to show you guys, but you can Google it. It's just, yeah, that wolfberry, Ningxia, wolfberry, goji berry puree. That's the same thing. It's just the same 2 names for the same fruit. But yeah, super high in antioxidants. People drink it every morning. I think I'm going to have to order a couple of bottles of Ningxia Red and start just drinking that every morning. I've heard that it's super good. Just kickstart your system. Yeah, get you started. So that's the starter kit. Thanks for watching. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click the bell if you want notifications next time I post.